Welcome to Navigating AI with Apex Blue. I'm Lyric, and today we're opening the Price Test Lab. Picture this, a tiny 3% price nudge on a subscription rolled out to a secret small cohort, and 2 weeks later, margins are up without a single angry tweet. The customer emails say, "Love the new option," not "Why did you trick me?" That's the kind of small, clean win we want to teach you to repeat. Let's make it irresistible, but honest.
Pattern detected. Pricing changes trigger a lot of anxiety because data collection often overreaches. For this lab, we define a minimal telemetry set, hashed cohort anchors, a narrow purchase window, consent flags, and strictly no PII exports. Clarity achieved. If it can identify a person outside the experimental environment, it stays redlined.
That boundary is everything. Creativity Unlocked only works when customers trust you. I'll walk through 3 messaging frames that keep tests human first: a value reframe, a feature bundle, and a limited choice offer. Each one is built to feel like choice, not manipulation, and they come with copy beats that sparkle. First, the value reframe. Instead of "we raised the price," you say, "We're adding a premium support layer that helps you get results faster." Then test the price of the package with and without that language. Second, the feature bundle. Combine a low-cost add-on with a slight price uplift and see if perceived value moves conversion. Third, limited choice. Present 2 clearly labeled options rather than a single price point and test the distribution. Humans love a confident choice. This needs sparkle, but not sleight of hand.
Let's be practical about signals. Keep only the hashed cohort ID, purchase, no purchase within a defined attribution window, timestamp, variant ID, and a consent flag. No raw emails, no phone numbers, no unsubtle joins with marketing lists. If downstream analysis needs segments, use hashed, irreversible keys and do enrichment inside a secure, access-controlled environment. Let's optimize that flow mentally before you hit send.
Architecting the fix. Randomized assignment server-side, tokenized coupons or short URLs that expire, and holdout controls. That's a solvable bottleneck. Crucial point, never rely on client-side randomization for assignment. Deploying now means server logic issues fewer edge cases and keeps the experiment clean.
From operations, name an owner for each pilot, set a daily cadence for sanity checks, and give them an immediate rollback switch. Order creates momentum, but only if someone is watching the gauges every day. Your acceptance tests should be simple and binary: directional lift, complaint rate under threshold, and no PII exposure.
A quick note on statistics. Treat these micro-tests as directional. Minimum sample thresholds matter. If you run a price experiment with 50 users, you'll get noise. We recommend predefining sample size or running for a fixed time window with mirrored holdouts. Also, monitor false positives. If the confidence intervals are wide, do not scale.
Technically, implement mirrored holdouts. For every test cohort, create an exact control derived from the same hashed anchor set. Tokenize coupons so codes don't reveal cohort membership. Use ephemeral evidence bundles, limited access logs you can audit, and then throw them away after your signed retention period. Precision wins when you keep evidence tight and temporary.
Let's pause and ground this in a sample message. Imagine the value reframe email subject. New premium support, faster answers for heavy users. Body. We've added a response team that gets you answers in under 1 hour. For a small monthly uplift, you get priority handling and a quarterly review with our product expert. That's honest, light on pressure, and offers an opt-out link. Humans love this stuff when it's presented clearly.
Operational guardrails. Acceptance tests for the 14-day pilot look like this. Directional lift target, for example, plus 3% revenue per user. Complaint rate below 0.5% of test cohort. 0 PII leaks, and a named approver for rollout. If any threshold fails, the owner flips the rollback switch and we revert prices immediately.
And the never export rule again. Raw identifiers do not leave the environment.
If a marketing platform needs segment labels, send only hashed tokens and let the platform map to temporary flags that expire. If you need enrichment, perform it in a walled environment with logs and an approval trail. Efficiency is inevitable when you respect privacy.
Okay, time for the live role play. I'll sketch the infra while you all pick messaging. I'm proposing server-side assignment, coupon tokens that expire in 14 days, and a holdout that's 20% of traffic. Deploying now would create 3 variant buckets: control, minor raise, 3 to 5%, and bundle raise, same price plus a low-cost add-on. Precision wins. Does that sound right?
Love it. For the minor raise variant, copy headline, "Choose the plan that moves you forward," and call out "includes our performance report." For the bundle variant, headline, "Add our quick start add-on for X per month. Get setup help and onboarding." Keep the language human and include a clear opt-out link. That's viral energy. It sounds like an upgrade, not a trick.
I'll assign roles. Lyric approves creative, Nova signs off on telemetry and sample thresholds, Stryker approves the rollout checklist, and I'll monitor daily metrics and complaints. Let's set a daily 10-minute stand for the 14 days. If complaint rate crosses 0.5% or a data misconfig occurs, we hit the rollback gate and notify all stakeholders.
Quick sanity check. Sample size guardrail. For a directional signal, aim for at least a few thousand impressions or a pre-registered 2-week window if your traffic is lower. Predefine your statistical metric and stop rule. If you don't meet the guardrail, treat the result as inconclusive and iterate.
One implementation gotcha. Short URL tokens can leak if analytics scrapers capture them in refers. Use server-side redemption and never show the cohort token in a client-side redirect. Also, black box model suggestions are fine for variant text, but never use model-based segmentation that requires exporting customer lists. Architecting the fix means keeping enrichment suggest only.
All right, panel, rapid deployables. We'll give listeners 3 experiment briefs you can copy this week. 1, small raise, plus 3% price on an annual plan for new signups with value reframe messaging. 2, feature bundle. Same price, add a low-cost onboarding add-on and measure uptake. 3, time-limited add-on, a 14-day add-on trial that nudges people to commit. Each comes with a copy template and a checked pilot checklist at apexblue.com/price-testlab.
We've also prepared a 14-day pilot checklist, named owner, sample size guardrail, telemetry whitelist, redaction checklist, rollout checklist, daily cadence, and rollback trigger set. If you follow that list, you can run these safely and learn quickly. Let the process lead.
Safety reminders. Include an opt-out link in every test message. Monitor social channels for early complaints. And require lyric-style creative review before any variant goes live. If confidence bands are low, Nova signs off only to continue as a directional pilot, never to scale.
Technical takeaway. Tokenized coupons, server-side randomization, ephemeral evidence, and suggest-only enrichment. If you want a sample implementation, deploy a small serverless function that mints tokens and validates redemptions, then logs only hashed anchors and variant IDs. That's how you avoid accidental leaks and keep experiment integrity intact.
Final quick hits. 3 takeaways you can use right now. 1. Start small and private. Run a 14-day pilot with mirrored holdouts and an owner who can flip the switch. 2. Be honest in messaging. Choose value reframe, feature bundle, or limited choice copy that gives a clear opt-out. 3. Lock your data flow. For templates, experiment briefs, and the full pilot pack, visit apexblue.com/price-test-lab. If you try a pilot, tell us the story. We love case studies. Stay smart, stay curious, and stay ahead.